Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today as we're talking about the San Francisco 49ers. Man, what a day it is to be a San Francisco 49ers fan. 2-0 in the NFC West. We're probably going to be on top of the West, even if, we get some wins from the Seahawks and we get a win from the Cardinals because of the fact we put up 41 points today, baby. 41 points. I can't remember the last time the Niners actually came out with this style of offense, and the defense was able to be top-notch, just stopping everything that Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals wanted to be doing today. This was like from the opening drive, we were, just bam, perfect. We looked great today. Honestly, very early in the game, Garoppolo threw an interception. But even you take that away, I think that we had one hell of a day. The Niners were going to be led by Garoppolo. He threw 17 for 25 with 297 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that 1 interception. Spreading the ball around, we had Deebo Samuel, we had Marquise Goodwin, and we had Mostert all finding the end zone today. Lead receiver would be Deebo Samuel with 5 receptions for 87 yards. Even Dante Pettis got in on the act. He threw, Basically, we had Garoppolo hike the ball, throw the ball into the backfield to Pettis, who launched a pass down the field for about 16 yards. That was probably one of the most exciting plays of the day. The Niners just looked really, really good. George Kittle, there was talks about his stats this season. He's not going to be piling up the receiving yards like he did because Garoppolo and the 49ers are spreading the ball around a little bit better on offense. I'll tell you the truth. I bet you if you ask Kittle himself, he's glad that he broke the tight end receiving record last year, but I think he wants wins over records any day of the week. So I think that he's going to be a team player and he's going to be taking that in. The backfield for the San Francisco 49ers, we have Matt Beretta, 12 carries for 121 yards. Wasn't able to find the end zone today, but he looked like the back that started out last season, where basically he, after McKinnon's injury, took the starting running back job and led the league in rushing for 2 or 3 weeks. I think it was like the 3rd week is when he finally, the ankles just gave out on him. And that's probably the weakest part of his game is just staying healthy with those ankles. Even the announcers are talking about that. But this is just one of those games where you just kept pumping your fist and you just, you weren't hoping for more points, but the more points, came raining in. This is it. But I wish that sometimes you could save those points for a rainy day. I think they said that the Niners actually come home to play Pittsburgh next week. Roethlisberger is playing against Seattle right now. He went down with an arm injury. We don't know if it's, Roethlisberger is a guy that every once in a while gets pulled out of a game due to an injury and finds his way right back into the game. And even though he does have an arm injury, if it's not, really, really significantly bad, I don't think you can count him out from playing next week. 7 days is one hell of a time to ice that thing, tape it up, and shoot it up and get him back out there. But Pittsburgh, I didn't get to see any of the game. I can't even tell you anything that happened in that game against Seattle. But, they're going to have a hard year, and what little did I know, they might win that game. So, I guess I can look on the top bar right here. Seattle's up 28-26, so they're still playing a tough game against Seattle. So we'll have to see what's going down. Baltimore's going to lose to Arizona. They tied last week anyway, so that doesn't matter. And then the Rams game doesn't start for a little bit there. That's a big one against New Orleans. That is the game of the week. That is right where I'll be going once I get home to check that one out. So Niners win 41-17. Feels pretty damn good. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Peace out. See you guys down the road.